color, celebration, weddings, birthdays, anniversaries. Now these are special moments of your life that you'll always remember. But where does it all begin? You may want to consider that perfect invitation card.
Thank you. Be it a wedding, a birthday party, a bachelor party, or even a baby shower, where does any occasion begin? It's not with the music and it's not even with the food. In fact, it starts with the invite. I'm about to show you one of the most fantastic invitation cards you will ever see. Take a look at this. That is a wedding invitation card, and it actually opens up to be a complete Ganesh Mandir. And it's made by none other than the man behind the most innovative invitations, Ravish Kapoor.
Cards that are unimaginable. They come in all shapes and sizes and are far beyond mere paper invites. Let's meet the man behind it all. Ravish Kapoor, a complete family guy. His designer, John Connelly. Together, they have redefined the card industry, and you'll see why.
So you've heard so much about him, but it's finally time to meet the maestro behind those glamorous cards. Say hello to Ravish Kapoor. Hi Ravish.
Hi.
Ravish, can you start by telling me a little bit about your journey in the card design industry?
I started this business 8.5 years back, and it started with my sister's wedding card. So though she is married 12 years back, but it took me 3.5, 4 years to start the business, but that was my inspiration. At that time what we designed, today it's considered to be a simple card.
So are you the first person in your family to do this?
My family business is of paper business, but I didn't want to do paper, I wanted to do something out of the box. Though we are like 4 generations staying in one house, but I'm the first generation who started the cards.
That's actually pretty amazing, because you've taken your family business, which is paper, and you've just turned it into something more beautiful. So that's very nice. Tell me a little bit about elaborate cards today. What are they like and what do people like?
Today we can produce whatever you can imagine. Whatever is in your mind, we can create something like that. And I'm known for that in the industry today. Like whatever you can dream of, we can do it. For one of my clients, I actually use real silver and real gold with real diamond.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So can you tell me about one or two of the most innovative cards you've created?
We have created one card. The concept of that card is dolly. We have created the whole dolly in a card.
How did you do that? Was it out of paper? Was it out of
Yeah, it's a
wood?
paper. It's paper, board, wood, acrylic, everything we use. Today we can use whatever you can dream of. We can use anything and everything on a wedding card.
I hear that when it comes to Ravish Kapoor cards, Ravish is the one who chooses. Is it true?
Yeah, because I don't want to be stopped in middle of the creativity. I want to do something what I love. And my clients, like people who know me, like I can go beyond their imagination. So I love to do work with them only.
Like you said, the sky is the limit when it comes to cards today. What are the cards you most often do? For what kind of events?
See, we do it, mainly we do it for wedding cards, we do it for birth announcement, we do it anniversaries, bachelor's party. Today, anyone who's getting married, they want their youngster card to be really fabulous, really funky. So in that we can do a lot of innovations.
And you started by making cards in Delhi?
Yes, Delhi itself, because Delhi is the main market basically for us.
Internationally, where all have you designed cards?
I think all over the world, because wherever the Indians are staying. But yes, of course I love weddings in Delhi, because Delhi is a place where people can really do the elaborated weddings. And India is the place where people really spend on wedding. And I think Delhi sets the trend.
So tell me about some of the craziest or coolest requests you've had for card ideas.
They are all unique, they're all different. They all are my babies, so I can't say which is better, they all are very nice. One of my clients, he wanted a pole dancer theme. So when the cards open, the lady is coming down exactly like a pole dancer. So we created that card for him.
How on earth did you create that card? Magic, huh? The magic of Ravish Kapoor. How about a very special wedding card?
Yeah, we did it for one of my client, the Delhi-based client only, and his wedding was in Jaipur, and we have created an invite in a mobile. So he wanted his card along with his mobile to go to all the guests as a gift. We created a software for his mobile in which all the invites were there. So that's how we did it.
Wow, that is unique. So once you get your inspiration for a card, what's the process in actually creating it and turning it into something tangible?
See, basically when client comes to us, they give a concept. So whatever inputs they give, we give it to our designing team. We sit together, and it's not one man who's behind the card. It's around 15 to 20 people who's creating the card.
And how long does this process usually take?
It depends. We can create the card overnight also, but if it comes to a wedding card and it's specified, it might take 3 to 4 weeks also. No, it basically depends how complicated the card is, because these days the cards, people don't want a simple card. They are looking for a concept card, and the concept cards really takes time.
So did you design your own wedding card as well? And what was it like?
It was with potpourri, and like as soon as you open the card, there's like fresh smell of the flowers and all. It was very different, but very nice. I don't have a sample of it because I did it 12 years back.
12 years ago. And would you say it was one of the best cards you've done?
Yeah, if I redesign it today, yes, it will be one of the best.
How romantic.
When I started the card 8.5 years back, actually it started from a baby card.
Oh,
one of my
okay.
sister's friend, she wanted a baby card. And though I wanted to market myself as a wedding card, but for 1.5 years, I was just doing baby cards. So in fact, wedding cards, I'm doing it for last 7 years. Baby cards, I'm doing it for like last 8.5 years.
That is your area of expertise, baby cards.
It's wedding cards.
Okay.
In fact, we are growing business, and recently, my flagship store is in Mumbai. Now I'm having my second flagship store in Kolkata soon.
So tell me about one of your favorite cards that even now you feel, it stands the test of time.
I think the card what I did for Shilpa Shetty, I think that is my favorite, and today also it's my favorite. When they came to me, actually, I was showing them a card and they were saying, Ravish, why are you showing me typically Delhiite cards? It's so big, it's so that, I don't want like this, I don't want like that. So, but they had something in their mind, so we have converted that into their card.
So tell me, what was Shilpa's card like?
We have used a logo, it's like a crest of RNS, Raj and Shilpa. And the colors what we used was antique gold and deep chocolate brown. It was really antique looking also. On a box we used like 20 kind of different Ganesha. When you open a box of sweet, there was a Shanai. Today also if we do it, it's not that easy to reproduce. It's one of my difficult cards.
It was a challenge for you?
Yes, it was a big challenge for me because they were also pretty much involved. Shilpa and Raj also were involved in their card a lot.
Wow, so congratulations on all these successes. And there you have it, Ravish Kapoor, it looks like the sky's the limit. It's pretty much a given that anything as in vogue as Ravish Kapoor is going to be in demand with the stylish set. So let's hear from those who never compromise on perfection.
And of course, we have a star-studded cast. Let's hear what Karishma Kapoor and Shilpa Shetty have to say about Ravish Kapoor.
Ravish always thinks big, and he doesn't settle for mediocrity, which is a philosophy even I stand by. I remember when Ravish had done my wedding cards, he had done a splendid job, and it was very, very personal, and it reflected my style as well. You know, he and his team are very innovative. They really push the envelope, and खर्चा बहुत कराता है लेकिन Ravish वो छोटा सोच ही नहीं सकता. He always wants to think big, and I always tell him, why should, why would I want to spend so much money on this card? He's like, no, 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 the first impression has to be fantastic. And he said, don't think about money, don't think about money. So Ravish is someone who's very, big-hearted. For me, he's the first and the only choice because he's a very dear friend and he's very good at his work. But I just like to say that I think Ravish deserves his success and he's doing very well. And my good wishes are always with him.
The uniqueness, I'd say, about Ravish is that he genuinely takes a lot of interest in each and every customer. It's an emotional connect because he did the invite for my daughter's first birthday, and it was really unique and different because it was a picture frame, and inside the picture frame was the invite. So, you could remove the invite and keep the picture frame and, put your children or your, near and dear one's picture in it. Ravish is truly a unique creator. It's just not merely graphic design or, just doing usual cards. There's always something special tied up within, something unique, something different, something exciting and adventurous. So go out there and try Ravish Kapoor.
When you think invite, you're probably imagining a 2-page card. But when you think Ravish Kapoor, it's time to expect the unexpected. Take a look at this right here. That was an invite for a baby shower and it came with a complete yummy chocolate cake in there. I've actually never seen anything like that before. It's so cute. And this one here is my favorite. Are you ready? Ta-da! That is a card for a bachelor party and it came with its own little pole dancer who spins down the pole herself.
One look around Ravish's studio and be prepared to be completely surprised. These are not just paper cards but living and talking invitations.
This was Shilpa Shetty's baby card. So how does one plan the perfect invitation card? There's so many choices. Honestly, I won't know if it should be round, if it should be square, if it should be a really big box or a tiny one, or something completely innovative and different. It seems that Ravish has all the answers. So we're about to catch up with a couple who are planning their perfect invite with him right now.
Hi, I'm Alok and this is my wife Bharti.
But today we are not here for ourselves, but for a special person who's his uncle. It's his 25th anniversary.
So we are actually planning a surprise party for him. We've been here 4 years back too for my brother's wedding.
He gives a very special touch to the cards, personalization and prompt delivery.
He's a total perfectionist.
He's very innovative, innovation which we hardly get to see.
Hi Ravish, how are you? Good to see you after a long time.
Hi, John.
So this time it's my uncle's 25th wedding anniversary, and we're planning a bit of kind of a surprise for him. We've not told him yet. So we're looking at something which is more classy.
Any color preferences you have?
Since it's winter, so I think blue would be good. We're thinking for a little ballroom type of setup.
Ballroom, let you see, or we do something a little different? Okay, okay,
So there should be a lot of romance spelling out of it.
okay, okay.
This card should speak on its own. That's what it is.
Alok and Bharti seem to know exactly what they want, and goes without doubt that Ravish will make sure they get better than what they're expecting.
And the request is on the table. The couple have asked for a 25th wedding anniversary card and I'm about to go into the studio to check out where the magic happens.
It truly is magical. This is where innovation hits its peak. Well, I can't wait to find out more.
Hi boys. Look at you guys all freshened up. What's up?
This is my work clothes.
So this stuff is all really fascinating for me. So are these all your materials for the cards or?
Yeah, some of the materials. Yes.
Some of them?
Yes.
Okay, so what are they?
Okay, well, these are different, like metallic, shiny. We call these the Ravish papers because they're all blingy.
Are these the John ones?
Definitely not. Still, it's a little blingy for me. So yeah. So and then we have our foils and then
And
our
fabric.
fabric. So we always try to think outside the box and use different things that are not necessarily thought of as just a paper.
So when you're starting to design, what's the first thought that goes into the card?
He discusses with me about what he has in his mind, about what his idea is of new and different, and then I come back here and then try to communicate that to the staff here and then make that mock-up and sample. So he's always challenging us to do better, do bigger, do nicer, you know.
Are you usually happy with what they bring you, or push the team along?
I'm very much happy what they produce. But again, when it comes to me, then whatever I don't like, I change it. That's the usual fight what we have normally.
So are there a lot of fights between the two of you?
Well, I bring a card that I think is fabulous because it's more subtle color, you know, and I walk and I go, here, this is fabulous, and he goes, yeah, what,
It's
like,
boring.
Yeah, basically, I like the concept what they develop, and since as we were talking about the cars I receive every day, and I know what is going in the market and how it's going, so I try to change it a little bit my way.
Yeah, and that's the aim of the card at the end of the day, to have that wow factor. So speaking of prototypes, I want to see Bharti and Alok's prototype, and I want to see what you guys have been working on. I'm very excited.
Funny you should say that because we're actually working on that right now. So come,
Okay.
I'll show you.
Okay,
This way,
let's go.
this way. Yeah. So anyway, here we are. Here's all the stuff that we've been doing. We were just working on it a little bit before, trying to kind of finish it before Ravish came. So this is like a ready sample, and then we're still a little, you know, unsure. I don't think it has what Ravish wants, but he'll.
This is the color what they wanted. I think let's do it with something like this also. And let's make one more sample in which let's remove this crystal if we can.
Really, you want to remove the crystal?
Yeah, I just want, like, when we open the card, we
Which
don't
crystal?
see the card immediately. This
Okay.
is one option. Let's make a second option,
Okay.
because this is not giving really a wow factor to me.
So, are you okay with the?
I think overall the design is fine, and
Yeah,
let's do it in something like this again.
Yeah, no, I
think
like
this-
this. I think
this-
this
this-
is this is rich. This I like the. This is romantic.
It's almost like you can see the end product in your mind. So what's the vision?
This is the first stop. Like when John creates the thing, his team totally work on it. Then when they show it to me, then I like to change what I want to change.
Okay.
Like, this is a nice card, but again, I want a little bit more towards it.
Are you surprised that he asked you to remove the crystals this time?
Well, normally we're saying it doesn't have bling, add crystal, but no, I think actually what he's saying is right, because sometimes, you know, we can overuse crystal, and so I think the mirror will look
Because
very nice.
lately, what card I've used, I think we've used a lot of crystals in it.
So you want to do
And
something different?
I want to do something without crystal this time. I can visualize the card. I think it will look great.
Let's hope so, and let's hope they like it as well.
They will. What's not to like? You know.
When you sign up for a Ravish Kapoor invitation card, rest assured that you have signed up for perfection. There you go, the masterpiece we've all been waiting for.